Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do Science NCERT solution of Unit 7 Weather, Climate and Adaptations of Animals to Climate. We would start with our first question. Name the elements that determine the weather of a place. The answer to this question is the weather of a place is determined by the following elements: temperature, humidity, rainfall, and wind speed. Our next question is question number 2. When are the maximum and minimum temperatures likely to occur during the day? Answer to this question is during a day, maximum temperature is recorded in the afternoon and minimum temperature is recorded in the early morning. Question number 3. Filling the blanks. The average weather taken over a long time is called dash. Answer is climate. The average weather taken over a long time is called a climate. Second, filling the blank. A place receives very little rainfall and the temperature is high throughout the year. The climate of that place will be dash and dash. So, a place that receives very little rainfall and the temperature is high throughout the year, the climate of that place would be hot and dry because there is no rainfall or very little rainfall. So, the climate would be dry or hot. Third, filling the blank. The two regions of the earth with extreme climatic conditions are dash and dash. The two regions of the earth with extreme climatic conditions are the polar regions and tropical rainforest. Our next question is question number 4. Indicate the type of climate of the following areas: Jammu and Kashmir, Kerala, Rajasthan, Northeast India. You have to identify the climate of that particular place. So Jammu and Kashmir would be having moderately hot and moderately wet climate. Kerala would be having hot and wet climate. Rajasthan would be having hot and dry climate. Northeast India would be having a wet climate. Our next question is question number 5. Which of the two changes frequently, weather or climate? Answer to this question is since it is the day-to-day phenomena of atmosphere, weather changes frequently, whereas climate remains constant as it is the average weather pattern taken over a long time. Our next question is question number 6. Following are some of the characteristics of animals: diets heavy on fruits, white fur, need to migrate, loud voice, sticky pads on feet, layer of fat under skin, wide and large paws, bright colors, strong tails, long and large beak. So these are some characteristics of animals that are given. For each of the characteristics, you have to indicate whether it is adaptation for tropical rainforest or polar region. And you have to answer, do you think that some of these characteristics can be adapted for both the regions, that is for the tropical rainforest and polar region? So, characteristics of animals. Diets heavy on fruits. It is an adaptation for tropical rainforest. White fur. It is an adaptation for polar region. Need to migrate. That is an adaptation for polar region. Loud voice. That is an adaptation for tropical rainforest. Sticky pads on feet. That is an adaptation for tropical rainforest. Layer of fat under skin. That is an adaptation for polar region. Wide and large paws. That is an adaptation for polar region. Bright colors. That is an adaptation for tropical rainforest. strong tails, that is an adaptation for tropical rainforest. Long and large beak, that is an adaptation for tropical rainforest. Then one question is given, do you think that some of these characteristics can be adapted for both region? So answer is no, none of these characteristics can be adapted for both of these regions. Question number 7. The tropical rainforest has a large population of animals. Explain why it is so. So the answer to this question is tropical rainforests have a large population of animals because of its favorable climatic conditions. Since tropical rain regions are located near the equator, they have warm climate and plenty of rainfall. These features help the animal population to expand. So there is a large population of animals in the tropical rainforest. Our next question is question number 8. Explain with examples why we find animals of certain kind living in a particular climatic condition. Answer to this question is we find animals of certain kind living in a particular climatic conditions because animals are adapted to survive in the conditions they live. The animals living in polar regions, they would be have the ability to survive in extremely cold climate, whereas those living in tropical rainforests can survive in hot and humid climate. If this animal switches places, that is the polar animals start to live in tropical regions or vice versa, neither of them would be able to survive because their bodies are adapted to live in their natural habitat only. Therefore, we find the animals of certain kind living in a particular climatic conditions only. Our next question is question number 9. How do elephants living in the tropical rainforest adapt itself? So answer to this question is elephant is an animal which has adapted to the conditions of tropical rainforest in the brilliant ways. Some points are given. First point, the trunk of an animal is used as a nose because of which it has a strong sense of smell. It also helps the elephant by lifting the things in the forest. Next point is the teeth of the elephant are modified in tusks which are used by it to tear the barks of trees, its food. The large ears of elephants help to keep them cool during hot and humid days of forest. They also provide strong hearing sense to the elephant. So these are the characteristics that is there in the elephant. That is why it is adapted to live in the tropical rainforest. Question number 10. You have to choose the correct option from the options given below. A carnivore with stripes on its body moves very fast while catching its prey. It is likely to be found in polar region, deserts, oceans, tropical rainforest. So the answer is tropical rainforest. A carnivore with stripes on its body and that is moving very fast, that is likely to be found in tropical rainforest. Next question is question number 11. Which features adapt polar bears to live in extremely cold climate? First, a white fur, fat below skin, keen sense of smell. Second, thin skin, large eyes, a white fur. Third, a long tail, strong claws, white large paws. Fourth, white body, paws for swimming, gills for respiration. So the answer is first, a white fur, fat below skin and a keen sense of smell. These are the features that help the polar bear to live in the extremely cold climate. Our next is question number 12. Which option best describes a tropical region? First, hot and humid. Second, moderate temperature, heavy rainfall. Third, cold and humid. Fourth, hot and dry. So, answer to this question is first, hot and humid. So, hot and humid describes a tropical region because it is found near the equator. So, this were the solution, NCERT solution of chapter number 7, weather, climate and adaptation of animals to climate. I hope you have understood and noted down in your book. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment section, and for that you have to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening.